How can autism present in a non-binary person? This video will be strictly my personal experience. When I used to mask my autism heavily before I was diagnosed, I remember that a lot of my masking was around gender roles. I remember having to perform as a boy in order to not get bullied at school. I remember being deeply upset with how I was supposed to be, the hobbies I was supposed to enjoy, and the company that I was supposed to enjoy. This gender dysphoria started as far as I can remember, and it's something that I've carried my whole life. Earlier this year, I was finally diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, and after that, my gender identity really started to make sense. Everything started to click. That's why I was the way I was. That's why I used to mask. The overlap between being non-binary and having autism was very, very strong for me. And what's interesting is one of the reasons I got diagnosed later in life is because of the way my autism presents itself. I tend to mask in a more typically female way. My special interests are more typically female. I'm a lot more hyperfixated on people than I am on trains and cars and things like that. My special interests tend to be more socially acceptable, which is more female than male typically. So that's really interesting. The way my autism presents itself seems to be more female than male. So I feel a lot of freedom to finally be my autistic self. So I'd like to end this video with just a message about how important it is to know yourself. Understanding yourself and finding personal truth is the most important thing you can possibly do in this life. And it's a long-term investment, but it's worth it. It's worth it. And as always, thank you so much for watching.